Honeybees may be tiny, but their navigation skills continue to amaze scientists. These insects can travel up to 2 miles away from their hive in search of food and still return home with incredible accuracy. When you compare that journey to body size, it's like a person traveling hundreds of miles and finding their way back without GPS, a map, or even a compass. What makes this even more impressive is that a bee accomplishes all of this with a brain smaller than a sesame seed. Now, researchers have taken inspiration from these remarkable insects and turned their navigation strategy into a drone guidance system called Bee-Nav. Developed by a team at Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands, the system allows lightweight drones to find their way home without GPS or complex mapping software. During testing, drones successfully navigated both indoor and outdoor environments, including flights of more than 600 meters, while using incredibly small AI models. Navigation has always been one of the biggest challenges in robotics. Most autonomous drones depend on GPS, or advanced mapping technologies, that require significant computing power, memory, and energy. Those systems work well, but they become difficult to use on very small drones where every gram of weight and every bit of battery life matters. Honeybees use a much simpler and more efficient approach. They rely on a method called odometry, which helps them estimate how far and in what direction they have traveled based on their movements. However, these estimates can gradually become less accurate over time. To correct those errors, bees perform short learning flights around their hive, carefully observing nearby landmarks and memorizing the surrounding environment before heading off on longer journeys. Bee-Nav follows the same idea. Before starting its mission, the drone takes a short learning flight around its home location and captures panoramic images of the area. A compact neural network then learns to estimate both the direction and distance back to that starting point. Surprisingly, the system works even though the drone's movement estimates are not perfectly accurate. In one indoor test, the researchers achieved successful homing with a neural network that used only 3.4 kilobytes of memory. For larger environments, including outdoor tests at the Dutch drone research facility Unmanned Valley, the drone traveled more than 600 meters and still found its way back using a neural network requiring just 42 kilobytes of memory, roughly the size of a single WhatsApp sticker. The system performed perfectly in large indoor spaces, such as aircraft hangars. Outdoor conditions proved more challenging, especially when strong winds caused the drone to tilt and altered its view of the environment. Even so, the drone successfully returned home in about 70% of outdoor tests, giving researchers a strong foundation for future improvements. This technology could have major benefits for agriculture, allowing small drones to monitor crops inside greenhouses and detect diseases or pests before they spread. It could also be useful for warehouse operations, industrial inspections, environmental monitoring, and even future drone swarms, operating in areas where GPS signals are weak or unavailable. Perhaps most fascinating of all, Bee-Nav not only advances robotics, but also helps scientists better understand how honeybees themselves accomplish navigation tasks that still challenge some of today's most advanced machines.